Conflict can promote innovation. Conflict can promote innovation. Already I told you that conflict sometimes ruptures us. It can break down the savvy walls of superstitions, belief. So conflicts are coming. All the history of Renaissance is the history of conflict other way around. Vidyasagar had to face a lot of conflicts. And during widow marriage, Ram Mohan, he had a conflict, serious conflicts. Rabindranath Tagore had a serious conflict with the orthodox thinkers and others. So these are the things, that's why we are getting innovation. That's why we are enjoying a new idea in history, in culture, in science, in technology, in society. Unless you break down the savvy walls, you can't create a new wall. Unless you break down, demolish the old dilapidated building, you can't create a new building. That is the way conflict is contributing to. If it is handled well, however, conflict can be productive. Better, and the question is how well you are handling the conflict. Your son and daughter may have differences of opinions. Differences of opinion. They are young. They are modern. They are having, an all options, an alternative way of thinking. And I may be the father, I may not know what is quantum physics. My son and daughter, younger to me, they know quantum physics, they know quantum social science. They know, that all the advanced AI, artificial intelligence, they know it. They know, that machine learning. I don't know. But I can't say that I know everything and they know nothing. It's the way dogmatism. This dogmatic attitude may invite conflicts, frustrations. That is how it is all damaging. Now I am coming to this point again. Conflict occurs when an individual or group, feels negative, affected by another individual or group. It's just when you feel negative, then conflict is deteriorating and disastrous. You feel negative. Conflict arises, disagreement. The basics of conflict is disagreement. Disagreement incubates, generates, breeds on conflict. Clear? And agreement breeds on negotiation. So two things are there. One way conflict means disagreement, and the other side of the conflict is negotiation. That is called agreement. Now it is here conflict occurs when individual or group feels negative and disagree to your proposition. Basically, conflict is an issue of perception. Three main components to conflict. One is perceived incompatibility of interest. When interests are different, then conflict is a must. There is no compliances of interest. I have got my own agenda. You have got your own agenda. Both the agenda, they are not getting into account compliances. That's a conflict is a must. When you know that there is a sharing of interest, compliances of interest, the negotiation, possibility of negotiation is more. That is how you know that when interests are in conflicting situation, then there will be, a disastrous consequences and conflict is a must. And some interdependence of the parties or groups. Sometimes you want to move independently. You are not in a position to go by the verdict of your leader or instruction of your leader or sermons from your leader. No, you are rebellious. You are not ready to accept leader's instructions. Then leader will be, that more hegemonious. You think that leader is more hegemonious, the theory of hegemony, Gramsci. আধিপত্য বিস্তার করছে. You may think that. The other may think that suffering from insubordinations. So that is how it is really inviting conflicts and some form of interaction. Conflict is a kind of interactions or communication. This is basically a kind of interactions or communication. Especially, that, while you are debate is basically a form of conflict. You are having your own counter arguments, debate. This is basically a very, very, very interesting way to conflict. Conflict means a constructive terms, that I am conflict, I am challenging your logic with my own data and with my own logic. That is how it is there. So it is a form of interactions and, it is coming up. Now process of conflict is here. First one is that, what are the process? Conflict is a process. First one is that potential opposition. Opposition breeds on triggers of the conflicting process. One thing is that I am unchallenged. This is my. No one dares to challenge me. No one is there around me to challenge me and to come up with an alternative arguments. What being uttered by me is the final, final, and final. Someone is coming up, cemetery. No, sir, I have got my own idea. I don't agree with your proposition. I am not complying with your ideas and propositions. Yes, you are daring to challenge me. Yes, I dare to challenge you. That is again conflicts will be there. That will start in a potential opposition and trace to cognition and personalization. When you are taking it personalization. Okay, I am feeling humiliated. I am feeling what you call your dishonored. I am feeling subjugated. So that is what you call your kind of personification is there, and that may expedite the process of conflict. The wife may think that every reasons are there maybe that she is not properly honored, she is not properly esteemed, her position in the family is subjugated, her position in the family is ignominious, so she is suffering for all these things. No one is caring for her except services. So it is thought that the Boma in our family is meant for providing services. Ma is meant for providing services, food, etc., etc. Then that is a kind. Someday she may turn rebellious. Someday she may turn turn Protestant. She may not remain as long Catholic as she was. She may turn herself into a Protestant one. So that is how conflict handling behavior is also very much important. How we are handling the conflict. Wrong handling may ignite the process of conflict, may ignite the intensity of the conflict. Like that in Los Angeles fire cases, initially it was wrong way they handled it, and the hurricane or kind of cyclonic storms, it has ignited further and expedited the spread and engulfing ability of that forest fire. And now the other theory is that someone is there to create, to promote some new kind of urban settlement. That's why it's a conspiracy theory. However, and whatsoever, now the wrong handling is really a bad thing, and which may foster further, that aggravation of the conflict situation. Conditions, what is the conflicting in the conditions are there? There is the communication, and then that will contribute to perceived conflict, and then things are there. Either that may lead to competitions, collaborations, compromising, avoiding, and accommodating. These are the 5 components of the way you are communicating and handling the conflict situations and conflicting episodes that may lead to these possible consequences. And that in the condition there are communication variables, there are structural variables, the personal variables are there, and all these are contributing the possible the consequence of competing. You may think that no, non-compromising. I want to compete. This is my obsession and this is my agenda. I want to conflict, and just like that conflict between Palestine and Israel, you just see what is the horrible and horrendous consequences, and innocent children are being killed. The Palestinian children are killed, and some also from the Israel side, there some of the women and children were killed. But in a massive killing was there for the Palestinians. So that is how that some power elite, they want that yes, these conflicts may remain as such, and they are having their own interest and agenda to play on, selling of the armories, etc., etc., and establishing hegemony, and etc. That is how the world is right now like that.
The war is a business, sir.
A war is a business. What is an investment? No, what is an investment? What is an investment? Now that collaborations. It is collaboration. It's a negotiation. If there, then no more conflict. Come on, have a collaboration, and then that it is called win-win strategy. Then compromise. Yes, one is dominant. So okay, why should I go on with you conflict? Yes, what you are telling, everything is right. I am surrendering to you. That is kind of compromise. Compromising is that then everything all quiet in the Western Front. Eric Maria remarked, no, all quiet in the Western Front, and avoiding, simply you can avoid it. These two are not having fight with each other. So what can I do? Let them have their fight on and on. After that they will be tired and after that they will start weeping and crying, and after that they will have a very good delicious tiffins and breakfast or whatsoever, lunch, and then everything will be resolved. Then why should I interfere? Two sisters are here. Better stay away from them, let them have their fight. And let them cry, let them shout, let them cry, and after that they will turn hungry and they will take lot of food, delicious, and after that everything will be resolved. ওরা মারামারি করছে কেন ভাই, ওদের কি করছে করুক, হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। আমি যে বাড়িতে ভাড়া থাকতাম কোচবিহারে, তাদের দুই বোনের প্রচণ্ড মারামারি হয়, মারামারি কেউ কারোর চুল ছাড়ে না। তারপর আমাকে ওদের খুব রসিক ছিলেন, শঙ্কর এসে দেখো দেখো ওরা কি করছে, কিন্তু শঙ্কর তুমি ছাড়াতে যাবে না, ওরা প্রতিদিন এরকম করবে। আমার হিসাব আছে 47 মিনিটের পর ওরা কাঁদবে, 7.5 মিনিটের জন্য কাঁদবে, তারপর গপ গপ করে খেয়ে নেবে, ওর মা খাওয়ার রেডি রেখেছে, তারপর ওরা ঘুমিয়ে পড়বে। That is the that daily drama, and that has been resolved. So sometimes it is better not to interfere into it, let them resolve it, and that is called avoiding and accommodating. Yes, sometimes it's telling that accommodate, you can accommodate the emotion, passion, views of others. Yes, you are right, I'm accepting it. You are a bad guy, one is telling me, yes, I'm accepting, I'm a bad guy. You are that dominating, yes, I accept I'm dominating. You know nothing, yes, I'm accepting I know nothing. You are poor, I'm accepting I'm poor. Then you accept all these things, if you accommodate, then no problem. Then the counterpart will be tired, and you will know areke bole kichu labh nei, so better. That is how you can accommodate. Sometimes you need to accommodate. The conflicts are not that of heinous forms. Conflicts are not that of threatening forms. It's just a kind of that disarguments, etc. Better that accommodate, let it be as it is, and you will be happy, and there will be a kind of lively family relations. A lively family will be there, where a lot of shouting is there. Here a lot of the crying, weeping, smiling, giggling, laughing, all things are there. And of course at a moderate level or bit higher level, but let them go, and you will find that yes, this is a kind of accommodations, and you are happy. But you don't drive them out, beating them, etc., etc. That is not acceptable. That will make the situation worse, further worse. No, I'm coming to this point, the process of conflict. And now here is
what is the basic difference between the perceived conflict and the felt conflict? First I have to feel the conflict, then I can perceive.
Yes.
In the word difference.
Perceived conflict has got two things. One is your perception can be right, your perception can be wrong. You think that Acharya is hegemonious. It may be right, it may be wrong. That depends on your perception.
I am feeling also this.
Yes.
Why it is not?
No. Feeling has got, perception has got analytical inputs. Feeling does not have any analytical inputs. I feel just. But perception needs more time. It needs experience. That is why in Cobb's model, experience and learning cycle. Perception needs more time to analyze, and whether I'm right or wrong, my behavior right or wrong, etc., etc. But it is reasoned, well grounded. But sometimes that your feeling is not well reasoned or well grounded. I don't know why I like or love her or him. I don't know, but I feel it. There is no reason. But there is reason, that my perception is that I love him or her, or I like him or her, or I dislike him or her, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons are there. But feeling, there is no reasons. Feeling is feeling. Feeling is like the weather of Darjeeling. Sometimes it is sunny and other time it is cloudy. It's extremely a passions and emotion just. But perception, you need analytical inputs are there, and you to take a decision. In a perception, there is initiation, there is processing or analysis, there is a decision. But feelings is just feelings. Okay? You can't say that why the sky is looking so beautiful. The end of the day, and the beautiful western horizons. You don't know why the rose is so beautiful. Is there any reason why it's so beautiful? You don't know. Why someone is like that? Yes, this winter is very enjoyable. Some may or may not like it. Okay, it is so inflicting. This winter is not that enjoyable, etc. Someone may think that yes, the canopy of the trees are so beautiful beyond the window. These are feelings, I know. But what are the reasons? There is no reason around. It is by feelings. So this is, that way, very nice questions. Thank you. Now it is that there is competitions, collaborations, accommodations, and avoidance. It is there, and a kind of things are there. It can be competition means win and lose, and this is today's last slide for me, for you all also. So one is that what is competition? In a competition, I win, you lose. This is the competitive mind. I am happy because you have lost. I am happy I have got 9.5, and I am happy because you have got 8.5, one less than me. So this is the kind of things. This is competitive attitude. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad also. Sometimes it is there are no friends around you, all are competitors. Even your own sister, even your own brother, even your own friend, even your own wife is a competitor to you. Especially with in Tollywood or Bollywood, the film areas, if both husband and wives are they are actor or actress, then they have got a silent conflict that I am better than you, or I am bigger than you, etc. etc. This is a personality conflict. When two, that professors are there, husband professor and wife professors, sometimes there is also conflict. Yeah, I am a better professor, and you are not that good as I am. So this is a kind of things. And friends, when the short test results are out, sir, what's my out of 20 at the time you got 18. Sir, what is the results? What is the performance of, say, Saif Ali? Saif Ali got 19. Then I am not happy. Saif Ali, how did she get 19? Yes, it is 19 because she had right answers for out of 20, 19 right answers. You got 17 because your 3 answers are wrong, 1 each. Oh. Then you are not happy. Earlier you are happy because 17, 18, 90% I have got. At that point of time you are happy. But the moment you came to know that your friend has got 19, the 1 plus, then you are not that happy. These are the kind of things, just analogical. It is just example sake. Huh? Now, collaboration, win-win. This is called basically, I will win and I let others win. It's come on, I am winning and I will let others also win. That is a kind of thing and very good thing. The collaboration comes up when win-win strategy is there. And after that, avoidance, I come to this point later on. Accommodation. I lose, I want to lose because I want to accommodate it. হার মানা হার পড়েছি তোমার গলে, হ্যাঁ তো হার মানা হার আমি তো হেরেই আছি. It is the kind of things, lose and win. That is called accommodation. Since I am declaring that I have already lost, then you are happy. হেরো লোকের সঙ্গে তার লড়াই কেউ করে না আমি যদি বলে আমিও জিততে চাই তখন লড়াই হবে. But since I have declared that I have lost, then that is called win and lost, and it is what you call your accommodation. And avoidance is very important. Why should you conflict? You have failed and I have also failed. তুমিও ফেলু আমিও ফেলু তার কি করলো? This is called what you call avoidance. So there is no question of conflict. It is avoiding everything else around us. আরে আমিও পেয়েছি 80%, তুমিও পেয়েছো 80%. So তোমার মনের দিক থেকেও তোমার মনে হতে পারে যে এটা আর একটু বেশি পেলে ভালো, আমারও তাই মনে হচ্ছে. Let's come together, enjoy it. Bro, enjoy it. Guy, enjoy it. Come on. What's the problem? All are 80%, all are 9.5. No problem. So that is, that it is called avoidance. Conflict can be avoided. My dear friends, there are 4 components. One is competition. I win and you lose. That is a competitive attitude. Another is collaboration. That is called win-win strategy. The best kind of thing is that win-win strategy. I am winning and I am letting others win. Another is that avoidance. Lose and lose. Both of us have lost the game. There is no question of conflicts around. And accommodation. I am accommodating you. I am allowing myself to lose because I want you win. That is how accommodation. I am accommodating others, my competitor, because I don't want conflict anymore. My dear friends, for today's, so many slides are there around this, but today I want to complete and I want to conclude over here. First one is conflict is what are the crux, what are the focal points today's discourses and discussion. First one is that conflict is a natural part of our life. You want or don't want, conflict will be there. Number 2, conflict cannot be solved as such. You have to resolve it. You have to resolve it. Conflict cannot be solved, but you have to resolve it. That's why it is called conflict resolutions. Third is that conflict has got both functional impact and dysfunctional impact. Conflict generates innovation, ideas. At the same time, if conflicts keep on happening for a protracted period, long period, then it will may damage and disrupt the relation and ultimately may lead to destructions. Another is that conflict is a process, communication process, the way you perceive, perception is a process, and there are different components in resolving the communication conflict process. One is that that is the competition, the forms are there also, and that is the competition. That the other is accommodation, the another is avoidance, another is you can say that compromising is there. So these are the different arena and areas of conflict resolution. Conflict is there and will be there both at the micro level and macro level. Either family level, society level, national, international levels. Conflicts are there. Iraq, it was destroyed. Vietnam, and I visited Vietnam. I know that the stigmas of conflicts are there still, and it was not just conflict; it was the aggression. And now this in past what is happening there in
Ukraine.
Ukraine is being destroyed. The mighty Russia, the small country but very beautiful country, being destroyed here, and also being fueled by the NATO. The other way, Russia is obstinate and hegemonious. You want to occupy Ukraine, and this is the result. And Palestine, especially for Palestine, what is happening is that bombs are just showered. It is not dropped, and no, I think at least 40,000 women and children were killed. I think, and some few hundred maybe for Israel part also some were killed. But ultimately it was altogether a devastation for Palestinians. And if some countries, if some cultural groups, if some communities historically being deprived and tortured, it is not good for the civilization. And another important thing is that ecological conflicts are there. Ecological conflicts are there. Someone tries to destroy and disrupt ecology and deplete ecology, and some others there for the protection of the ecology they are fighting. This is good and constructive conflicts also there. However, you need to know how to go for conflict resolution, because in the management, especially management studies, and even that in the organizational study, OB we are studying it. That is a very important and integral part of organizational behavior. One is conflict, the other is negotiation. The other day, I will come up with another episode for negotiation skills. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions? Any questions? Question answers? Any question from you? Bolo? Any questions? Interactions?
No, sir, it's okay.
It's okay. Then any?
কনফ্লিক্ট ভালো না, মানে আর্গুমেন্টটা আপনি বললেন যে আর্গুমেন্টটা হচ্ছে যেহেতু আমি আমার নিজের ওপিনিয়নে স্টিক থাকবো না, আমি ওরটাও কিছু নেবো, নিজেরটাও কিছু নেবো, আর কনফ্লিক্টটা পুরোপুরি নিজের ওপিনিয়নেই স্টিক থাকা।
That is how conflict generates. Because obstination, it's called obstinations. I am obstinate. And I am not ready to pay respect to others' arguments. That's why conflict is there.
তাহলে কনফ্লিক্টের ফলে যে আমি রেজাল্টটা পাচ্ছি ওটা তো আমাকে একদিন আমাকে অ্যাডপশন করতে হবে।
No, I think conflict, the positive aspect of conflict that it may invite arguments also. That's why arbitrators are there. Arbitrators are that in a very litigations, arbitrators. They are taking for negotiation. Arbitrators, arbitration is a process where the logic from both sides are taken care of, and after that, that a common point and common ground for understanding us made available or reached, that is healthy and helpful. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
No more conflict?